Welcome and happy holidays from 2K Sports. It's time for NBA action. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark, and nothing tips off a broadcast like getting the lowdown from the sidelines. And we've got David Aldridge there for that. David, good evening.
Kevin, thanks. With the new G League Pathway program, some say that the NBA is competing now with college hoops for top high school players. G League President Sharif Abdur-Rahim said, "I don't think so. This is an opportunity for unique
DA, thanks a lot. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out east already. We are in December. Look at Philadelphia. Right now they're in 7th in the conference, looking to build on their record.
And I think for the 76ers, they've shown me some very good things this season. But that next step, those qualities that could make them true contenders, just haven't been there.
Yeah, and you know, we've seen them enough to know by now they're not going to make that switch from good to great at this point. Not this year anyway.
Here we go.
Look at the 76ers starting group. Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Shake Milton is out there with Simmons. And it's Green in at the 3. And for Minnesota, Russell is out there with Malik Beasley. Then there's McDaniels. Then there's Towns. And it's Edwards in at the 3 spot. Greg, obviously, we're early on here. We already have seen some second-year players looking much more improved over their rookie year.
I mean, if you put in the work, you're not guessing as much. And listen, the fact that you now have gone through the season, you've got a better sense of who you are and what you can do out on the floor. I know I cut way back on my turnovers at the start of my second year, and you go into the offseason with specific goals and areas where you want to improve.
You think there's more growth between your first and second year than any other 2 years in your career?
You can make that case, no doubt about it, because that's you're still thinking you can be one of the all-time greats no matter who you are at that stage, and so you tend to put in a little more emphasis in terms of improvement.
Embiid against Russell. Just 5 to shoot.
Well, he's an elite shooter with a lot of sweet spots. Defenses have to mark and keep an eye on Harris from mid-range.
And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Taking it up strong against size. He does not lack for confidence.
That's well done there. I mean, don't even give him a chance to get to the block. Get in tight and finish at the rim.
Here's Simmons. He's coming off a 28-point game against Brooklyn.
And his passing also off the charts in that game. In just about every aspect of their offense, he was dialed in.
Embiid, no good.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Oh, fellas, that was vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one.
Well, guys, I'm glad they didn't try because I don't want anybody to get hurt out there.
And Simmons kicks to Harris. High post, Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
Yeah, that's good vision from Harris. I mean, he draws so much attention himself, so he's become a capable passer.
And Tobias Harris, a crusader for a cause that isn't talked about too much. He has a huge concern about sleep deprivation and the effects it has on athletes.
Yeah, you know what, Greg? While it's not talked about a lot, it is gaining ground in all kinds of circles, particularly in the world of sports, the whole sleep deprivation idea. And Harris is a guy who's conscientious and thoughtful. I love the fact that he's bringing this to his teammates' attention because it's critical. And he's certainly passionate about it. We'll see how much wind it gets with him speaking up on it.
And Philadelphia will go for a different look here. Dwight Howard. He's checked in for Joel Embiid. Korkmaz comes in for Danny Green. Maxey's checked in for Shake Milton. And it's Hill in for Harris.
And for a combo guard, Hill has great speed getting to the rim. His dunking abilities almost off the charts.
And the slam dunk by Russell. This tug-of-war game continues.
And, guys, that's lucky number 7 already in this game.
For Philadelphia, they've gotten 6 or 7 shots to fall in the first quarter. They're off and running. Passes to Hill. Knocked away. Here's Edwards. And Edwards with the stuff.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
"14 feet away, and again it's Minnesota.
You got to be in awe of what he's doing this quarter, actually destroying the opponent.
The 76ers trail by 5. And Philadelphia decides to take their first timeout right here.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Reed's checked in. Howard, the pass to Korkmaz. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Here's Maxey. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Simmons got his 3rd assist on the night. Here's Edwards. And Edwards with the stuff.
Yeah, you look at Russell, one of the things I like most about his game is this guy has great vision and passing ability.
And here's Hill, who will bring it up for Philadelphia. It's a 5-point game. Coming off that loss against the Nets.
Painful to watch, guys. You could see the frustrations mounting, unable to get into any kind of a rhythm whatsoever.
That was a strong dunk.
Towns with the creativity and explosiveness.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. It's Hill on the wing. He's guarded by Russell. Yep, that one goes. Hill's got his 2nd bucket.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
High-octane action for sure. Crowd-pleasing already.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
The Timberwolves have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today. Free throw good, Edwards. Harris outside. And he uses the glass on the layup. Harris has got 10.
There's no way you can minimize his concentration. Excellent focus in finding a way to score that time by Harris.
No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. Timberwolves lead by 9. And we'll get it going after this from the Target Center. And chatting earlier with Ben Simmons, he addressed the scrutiny that players have to deal with on a daily basis.
For me, it comes with blocking criticism from people I don't really need to hear from. You know, I don't mind. Everyone has their opinion. Everyone's going to say something, which is fine. But at the same time, I got to worry about, what I need to focus on.
And with social media now, Greg, blocking out the noise has become for these players even harder.
I mean, truth is, people like to criticize others. We should be celebrating what Simmons has accomplished at a very young age.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Timberwolves.
With the aggression they're showing early on, I mean, they're driving it to the hoop with authority and force.
Also, guys, the passing has been terrific in the first half. They'll be happy with all those assists.
Russell is out there with Ricky Rubio. Then there's Edwards. Then there's Towns. And it's Reed in at the 4. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Timberwolves.
Well, he's got such a good understanding of when to go after the steals. Excellent instincts defensively from Embiid there.
Towns, no luck.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
The pass to Reed. Embiid against Towns. And the rejection by Embiid.
You look at this combination of reach and timing, it makes Embiid a superb shot blocker.
And that one's good. Korkmaz. Greg, so many people know your story. Born and raised in Las Vegas, it must have been an amazing feeling then to lead UNLV to its only championship.
I mean, Kevin, you know, playing in front of so many people you know has its pros and cons,
right.
But to be a part of that 1990 championship team and the only one we've been able to hoist and to have my jersey hanging in that rafter, it's humbling, and yes, it brings back a lot of fond memories.
Like historically good, right? When you think of that team, what that meant, it has a historic place.
It does. We felt like we were able to etch our mark in terms of the lures of the game of college basketball.
Minnesota making some changes. Vanderbilt's checked in, and Okogie subbed in for Russell. Then for the 76ers, Danny Green, he's checked in for Korkmaz, and it's Shake Milton in for Hill. And it's blocked. And now Minnesota on the fast break. Reed the pass to Vanderbilt. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Ben Simmons, he's checked in for Philadelphia. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile one block.
And read the play perfectly. Gets himself in the air at the right moment. Terrific denial.
Here's Philadelphia. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Stolen away. And Edwards with a clear path to the basket. And Edwards with the stop.
Boy, quick reacting that time helps Okogie come up with the steal, sparking a successful fast break.
The 76ers trail by 5.
And Josh Okogie, a rugged wing defender out of Georgia Tech.
Yeah, and he takes an awful lot of pride in that aspect of his game, Greg. He wants to lock people up. Always active with his hands around the ball.
5 to shoot. Here's Embiid. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse.
Boy, a large frame and nimble feet and great strength allow Embiid to be bully balling guys down low.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
And the basket by Harris.
And you look at Harris, he's really improved as a scorer. He's become a go-to option due to how efficient he is putting the ball in the basket.
Rubio against Simmons. The high post shot, and there are the Timberwolves with another bucket. There's 1:17 left to play here in the half. And Simmons kicks to Green. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Simmons got 4 assists in the game.
Exactly what Green is known for, a terrific three-point shooter. Continues to do damage from out there.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Simmons the bounce pass. Here's Embiid. It drops for his 3rd basket. He's missed only 1 shot.
You got to recognize Simmons is a pass-first guy, which is why you can't leave somebody open around him.
Pass to Okogie. Rubio looking around. Out to the right wing. Okogie, the pass to Vanderbilt. Here's Rubio, and again it's Minnesota converting.
On the finishing end of the catch and shoot, Rubio trying to become a better all-around scorer.
Outside, Simmons. Oh, and the jam by Ben Simmons.
And, you know, whenever Simmons gets a chance to show off his insane bounce, he takes advantage of it, really demonstrating how lethal he is in the air.
And the basket by Rubio.
Really starting to find himself now, guys, after getting shut out in the first quarter.
Here's Simmons, and Simmons slams it in.
Simmons putting his outstanding athleticism to use on that drive. A remarkable penetrator who knows exactly how to carve up the defense.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
And that's it for the first half of action in what's been a very close game here. Timberwolves ahead. They're up by 4. And now let's catch up with David.
Thanks very much, Ricky. Bench has always been an issue.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, welcome back from the first half. There was no stopping Anthony Edwards in the first half. He had 20 points. And last season. And that's going to do it for our halftime show, sadly.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You know, Anthony Edwards has been exceptional here, guys.
In that first half, he was a hot knife, and the defense was butter. Sliced right through them.
Well, you know what, guys? My question is this. Who's he going to posterize in this half? You know, we've already gotten a number of filthy dunks out of him.
So on the floor for Philadelphia, Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Ben Simmons is out there with Shake Milton. And it's Green in at the small forward position. For Minnesota, they have made 2 of their previous 3 free throws in today's game.
And they were 75% from the line a season ago.
Greg, who would you choose as the best defenders of the NBA pick and roll?
Oof. That is a tough one. This will surprise some people. Nikola Jokic is one of the better big men defending the pick and roll, in part because of his instincts. You know, he doesn't impress me in terms of his physical attributes, but his mind, the ability to anticipate, having a sense of how perimeter players play the game. He's a guy that's terrific. I'll give you an oldie but goodie in Andre Iguodala. He's still terrific. And I pick bigger guys because you've got to be able to switch that and guard smaller players. And, you know, at the center and the swing position, those are 2 guys that still are very reliable.
And so Simmons will bring it up for Philadelphia. They trail by 6. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Green, the pass to Harris, and slam dunk by Harris.
Yeah, they call him Dancing Danny Green, and you can see why. Excellent offensive instincts there.
And you talk about the perfect veteran wing player. Danny Green's right at the top of that list. Solid defense, good shooter, and plays within himself.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Timeout called the 76ers. And Greg, the experiences that Danny Green has had over the course of his terrific career, it's hard to match.
I mean, he's won multiple titles in his career, done so in different places with different types of teams. He's seen it all and knows what it takes to succeed.
And the 76ers making a change here. Dwight Howard, he's checked in for Embiid. Korkmaz comes in for Danny Green. Maxey's checked in for Shake Milton. And George Hill's subbed in for Ben Simmons. It's Russell with the drive. Count it, and the foul. That one on Harris.
Well, it's been a great start for this offense here in the second half. 4 for 4.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And I like what he did at the line a season ago. How about 81%?
You know, he really did excel at the stripe. I mean, they couldn't have asked for too much more from him when it came to knocking down free throws.
Culver's checked in for Edwards.
You know, Russell's known for his scoring ability, but I like the fact that he's eager and hungry to continue to improve.
Harris up top. 20 points for him. Popped up there for Howard. Culver with the steal. And now Minnesota on the fast break. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Yeah, terrific play right there. Great strength to finish through the contact.
That's exactly how it should be done. Get the bump, concentrate on the shot, and you'll get the bucket too.
The free throw drops from McDaniels. Greg, your son's been drafted. You were drafted in the NBA. As you look back on the process that you went through and your son Cole has gone through, what are some of the flags? What are some of the things that stand out to you?
First and foremost, Boy, how time flies. I mean, it wasn't that
No
long
kidding.
ago, at least
No
it feels
kidding.
like that they were calling my name on draft night. But,
91, right?
yeah.
91.
You know, every stage of life, though, has its joys. And listen, to play the game I love and now see him playing it at this level, it's truly a blessing. And in his case, he probably loves it even more. You know, he didn't grow up the way I did. He grew up just with a true love and passion for the game. So it's humbling and obviously something that I take great pride in.
You were taken out of UNLV, 1991, number 12 overall. I remember it like it was yesterday. Left side, Towns. And here we go. Harris heading to the hoop. And slam dunk by Harris.
Yeah, the effort and willingness to get out and run like that on the fast break endears Harris to his coaches, I'm sure.
Here's Towns. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Russell's got 6 assists here tonight.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Bounce pass from Hill. And Harris wide open. He shoots another 3 for Philadelphia.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
Pass to McDaniels. Towns down low. He's guarded by Howard.
And you gotta love the effort. I mean, he battles just as hard on the inside as he does on the perimeter.
Out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession. Still a ways to go between now and the three-point contest, but it's always fun to talk about it. Let's see who has the best shot to earn a spot in this year's event.
And maybe this list changes between now and All-Star Weekend, but I don't think anybody would be disappointed if it stays exactly the same as it is right now.
And you look at Russell. He's got a place in the three-point contest within his reach. I hope he makes it because I know how much this would mean to him to be a part of the event.
I mean, that's a good call, Kevin. He's the type of player that can really deliver on a stage like that. He'll be very dangerous if he ultimately gets in.
And we'll keep you posted as we find out more. And as we get closer to the three-point contest, once we have our final list of official contestants.
Yeah, it's going to be very competitive. That's the one thing we all know. We got an incredible group of long-distance shooters in this league right now.
Beasley with the steal. And it's Jaden McDaniels with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. The 76ers trail by 9. There's the feed to Harris. And slam dunk by Harris.
Not settling for the layup. Sometimes you got to go strong, and Harris gets the chance to stuff it there. He didn't let it slip by him.
Here's Towns. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And you talk post up, face up, you name it. Karl Anthony Towns gets it done.
Yeah, you know what, Greg? He's really molded that versatility into his game. He can pass it, drive it, shoot. You remember he won the skills challenge back in 2016. I mean, he's a 7-footer for sure, but he's got guard skills too.
And the first one drops.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
100% since halftime. Come on now. I'm not sure this lead's going away anytime soon with that kind of marksmanship.
And among NBA bigs, he is known for his ability to deliver at the free throw line.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Green dishes to Embiid. And the rejection by Towns. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Harris. An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile One block.
And they're determined to add to the lead, not with more offense, but with big-time D.
.20 seconds left in the third. Now, here's Rubio. He has 6. Passes it to Beasley. It's stolen by Milton. Oh, and here we go with Simmons. Nobody back. And Simmons slams it in.
Boy, Simmons so dangerous in these open floor situations. I love his aggressiveness in getting to the right spot.
With 1 on the clock, a nice shot by Culver.
How about the inbound pass there? Easy bucket.
And so it's Minnesota in control with the 9-point lead to end the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low, so many of their points coming right at the rim. We come back right after. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Boy, that's a nice asset to have. It's a huge boost to any offense, too. It adds a whole nother dimension when you've got a big guy that can pass.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. A moment now to reset the lineups, brought to us by Gatorade, all fueled up here for the fourth quarter. And so in the game for the Timberwolves, we've got Malik Beasley. Also, Ricky Rubio's out there. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Edwards. And it's Vanderbilt in at the power forward position. Right side Towns. It's in and good for his 6th field goal in 10 attempts.
You know, for a guy with Towns' size, I mean, to have this level of body control, it's no wonder the contact didn't bother the shot.
Here's Milton. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. Milton's got his first 2 points of the night.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
And Philadelphia calls time here.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, during the last break, I heard Doc Rivers talking with his team. And he was emphatic. He said, we are not going to win this game playing this way, fellas. You've got to step it up. You've got to get aggressive. And you've got to battle to get back in this thing. See if that pep talk got him going, guys.
Thanks so much, David. To the paint, here's Towns. That's in, coming off an assist from Rubio. Towns has got 12 points in just the second half. Here's Simmons. Hook shot on the way, and the 76ers tack on 2 more.
The quickness, the size, the speed of Simmons, captivating, especially when he's dribbling the rock.
And there's the pass to Vanderbilt. Down low, here's Beasley. The shot that time, not on target. Good D by Embiid. And now Philadelphia on the break. And it's Howard finishing it off.
Great timing and recognition as Howard is able to go up for the alley-oop.
Rubio the pass to Towns. Basket counts. Towns has got 8 here in the quarter.
Impeccable mechanics this quarter. He's been perfect from the field.
Simmons on the wing, covered by Rubio. To the left side wing. 6 on the shot clock. Howard trying to free himself up. Embiid's shot is good.
Joel Embiid on top of things there, folks, recognizing a big possession and commanding the ball.
Timberwolves leading by 5. Vanderbilt the pass to Towns. That one finds the mark. It's the 10th time he's done that tonight on 14 shots.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
And now, let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Karl Anthony Towns.
Yeah, and his percentage from the field tonight, just amazing. He hadn't just been gunning. He's been picking his spots, and you need that kind of patience and discipline to shoot as well as he had.
He sure has given this crowd a treat tonight. This kind of performance only cements his status as a fan favorite. Pass to McDaniels. Here's Edwards. Russell trying to free himself up. Edwards can't hit. The 76ers trail by 5. Look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Harris's shot is good.
Oh, he is just so clutch, saving his best for when the pressure is at its highest.
Green against Edwards. Harris on the double team. Here's McDaniels, and finished off by McDaniels.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
Russell against Simmons. The dish now to Embiid. Green breaking loose. And with that shot, the Minnesota lead is cut down to 2 on the bucket from Embiid.
What confidence from Joel Embiid. Knocked that one down in a clutch situation.
It falls!
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was warranted too. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Simmons against Russell. To the left wing. Here's Milton. Good! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
Timeout called, the 76ers. They're trailing by 3. 29 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Seconds left in the fourth quarter. To the inside.
It's dangerous now letting Embiid get this deep. You're asking to get posterized with the throwdown.
Embiid with the steal. It's in!
And that bucket was absolutely huge. A defensive stop now may just seal the deal.
Minnesota calls timeout. They're down by 1. 20 seconds left in the fourth. What's your take, guys?
Yeah, always intriguing to see what a coach draws up in this situation.
And we call those ATOs, or plays run after a timeout. They often make the difference in a game. Oh, wow, talk about saving something for the end. D'Angelo getting it done. You the man.
Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
And you can tolerate gaffes like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
It's stolen by Green. To the middle. Here's Simmons. Money!
Hey, when the game is tight and snug, Simmons rises to the occasion, effortlessly capitalizing when his team desperately needs him to do so.
Minnesota calls timeout. And that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime. And we'll get it going after this from the Target Center. Glad to have you with us as we get going in overtime. Neither team giving an inch in this one. So Philadelphia will get the first possession. So the overtime period is now ticking away. Should be fun. All fueled up and ready to go to overtime basketball here. Brought to us by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. So on the floor for Minnesota, McDaniels is out there with Edwards. Then it's Russell. Then it's Malik Beasley. And it's Towns in at the center position. And Simmons kicks to Green. And another turnover here by Philadelphia. And so it's Russell with it. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. They've led by as many as 11 points. Towns dishes to McDaniels. Rejected by Harris.
What a block from Harris. Terrific work there.
Out of bounds, Philadelphia takes possession. The 76ers trailing. Hill with it. Pass to Embiid. Good for the basket, number 9. He's only missed 2 shots from the floor all night.
Well, you know, there's only so much you can do against Embiid, guys. I mean, he's such a terrifically skilled offensive player with great size. I mean, he plays pretty much through any kind of contact.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
First one falls for him.
And they haven't let points get away from them at the line tonight. That's always something that'll allow a coaching staff to breathe a little easier.
Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia. Howard comes in for Joel Embiid, and it's Shake Milton in for George Hill.
And he doesn't let the pressure get to him. Cool and confident from the line.
And the 76ers call time here. They've shared the load offensively.
And guys, they put the defense on their heels. You can see right now they're trying to react, and that's what you want when you're in a rhythm offensively.
The bigger the moment, the more Harris wants the ball. Big time shot there, and he's comfortable in that role.
Towns throws it down.
Man, how about the cool, calm collectedness of Towns? Helps him come through when the game gets snug.
Tipped away. Towns with the steal. And here we go. Towns heading to the hoop. And Towns throws it down.
And you've got to wonder just how big those points are going to be. A swing like that could decide the outcome.
Harris looking it over. Inside. And it's slammed in by Howard.
Dwight Howard wants to be the man during these possessions, and he's been able to come up in crucial spots.
And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
And now just having some fun. Russell, you know he likes the big moment. Great confidence and great results.
Free throw, no good for Russell. The 76ers trail by 4. And here comes Harris leading the fast break. Here's Milton. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
The ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
Here's Edwards. Good, and the assist goes to Town. Edwards got 25 points.
Outstanding vision, plus the height of Towns allows him to see over defenders.
Harris draws the double. Lobbed up there for Howard.
And, you know, he's been in these tight spots before. Howard loves being the one to make the right decision in the clutch.
It's Russell with the drive. The bucket is good. He'll have a chance for one more. That one on Harris.
Feeling it. No doubt about it. He's definitely feeling it right now. Shooting a terrific percentage from the field.
Free throw, no good for Russell. A big-time possession here.
Yeah, and their hearts must be going 100 miles an hour right now.
Yes!
Tell you what, if you're pulling for Ben Simmons, it's great whenever he takes over a possession like that. Killer instinct for sure.
It's in!
Yeah, well done to finish that one off.
Guys, a critical time for them in this ballgame.
You got to play mistake-free.
And it's Harris off the drive. It drops. And that shot brings them to within just 1.
Guys, this is why they go to Harris. They know he's going to find a way to come up clutch.
Oh!
Mercy, mercy me.
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Oh, nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there.
Boy, I'd love to get a replay on that one. Let's keep it handy so we can see it again.
For three, Harris. It's in! A tremendous three to tie it up.
Boy, this is something that Harris has really enhanced in his game over time. Hard work, paying dividends.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Russell.
Oh, that certainly could be costly. In a close one, those kinds of mistakes can really give the other team momentum.
Now Harris. It's stolen by Edwards. Yes!
In a game this close, this late, that kind of D is clutch.
It is. And then, Greg, to go in for the flush. That could be a backbreaker.
Well, you know, it certainly swings the energy and the momentum in one team's favor. That's basically a 4 or 5 point swing, which is huge.
Minnesota calls timeout. And so we are tied again at the end of overtime. Now we're headed to overtime number 2. We've got more in store for you right after this. And with another overtime in front of us, the question is, who will blink first? Nobody wants to give in. A lot of pride now on the line. And it's the 76ers with the ball. And so it looks like the 76ers will retain possession here. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Russell. Knocks it loose. The Timberwolves another fast break chance here. Here's Beasley, and it's Beasley finishing it off.
Well, I tell you what, there's a little bounce to Beasley's game. This fella, he can get off the ground and elevate on you.
76ers trailing. And here is Simmons, and stolen by Russell. And again, it's Minnesota converting.
And what a dominant performance he's put on here in overtime. He has been on an absolute tear.
And so it's Harris who will bring it up for the 76ers. Makes it off the glass. Harris has got 41.
Boy, that's a nice touch from Harris right there, showing you exactly how under control he is close to the basket.
And Towns throws it down.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
Ricky Rubio checked in for D'Angelo Russell. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Dwight Howard. Simmons with it. Picked up by Edwards. All alone. And finished off by Edwards.
And that couldn't have gone better for them right there. Forget about playing it safe. They're looking to finish this thing off in style.
The 76ers trail by 6. Here's Harris, and slam dunk by Harris.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
And the Timberwolves call time here. They lead by 4. And there's a minute 45 left in the second overtime period. Good stuff. And Towns gets it to go.
Got to give Towns mad props. This guy is so good at staying in control no matter what the defense does.
Passes it to Milton. This one for 3. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Oh, you got to love the back and forth
action we're witnessing here right now. I mean, the crowd's going crazy. One moment for one three-pointer, then they come right back and boom, another. Boy, this is starting to get real.
Guys, intensity turned up at its highest level. A perimeter bomb fest going on right now.
Rubio against Simmons. He's looking for Embiid and finds him.
Yeah, you know, he's one of the toughest matchups in the game without question. Embiid is excellent at staying aggressive when he's hot.
Kicks it out to Beasley. And there it is for him.
He does not lack the confidence, and he shouldn't. I mean, this guy is a dangerous scorer.
And not sure they've got enough time to save themselves.
It doesn't look good, even with a quick bucket here. It's important that you have big men who can shoot in this day and age, and this guy can really stretch the floor.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to it?
And no let up in him either, guys. I mean, he wants to continue to expand that lead, and as long as he's the one taking the shots, that lead's going to expand.
Oh, and he caps that off in style. He gets the finish with the harm. Huge possession there to extend the lead.
Harris finds Simmons. To the inside, Embiid. And another assist for him. Dishing it all over the place in this one.
He's tallying them up in bunches. That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense. You know, pretty much anybody can hit that shot when they're that wide open. I mean, terrible defense.
Timeout called the 76ers. They're trailing by 5. 29 seconds left to play in the second overtime of quite a heated game. Harris inside the line. Money! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
No wasted motion with Harris. He's so smooth and polished as a scorer. He gets those catch-and-shoot jumpers off nicely.
Minnesota calls timeout. They're leading by 3. 27 seconds left in the second overtime. What a game. A 3 off the inbound. Rubio misses.
And no secret here, guys. They've got to get a 3 if we're going to get yet another overtime.
Green, the pass to Harris. Money!
You know, Danny Green usually is knocking down shots. This time, he's setting up a guy to make a shot.
Here's Rubio. Off the inbound. Good!
And they do have a foul to give.
Outside, Green. Another possession, another assist.
Another possession, another assist.
You know, Greg, he's sharing the ball well, hitting his guys in their spots. Off the inbound.
This is what Rubio gives you. Effort combined with skill. Able to finish through contact.
So it's Minnesota taking the W in a close one. A double overtime game can really take its toll on the players. And after this one, the officials, the fans, everyone's going to have to take a needed rest.